Oh my god, hi, welcome back to my channel. So here we go today. Full trailer. I'm very excited. I haven't seen this one yet. I don't know what to expect. What would I like to see? I would like to see some plot. I would like to see some acting. That'd be great. I'd like to see a song. I'd like to have a theme. I'd love some score. I'd love some Stevie Nicks. I'd love some Florence Welch, but that's fine if it's not here. What wouldn't I like to see? I wouldn't like to see too much. I wouldn't like to see too much special effects. I wouldn't like to see, oh gosh, what else wouldn't I like to see? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. After the first teaser, I was a little bit disheartened, but I'm remaining optimistic and I'm remaining positive. I'm coming in with positive energy and positive vibes and reasonable expectations, but let's face it, I want this to be fucking good. So let's just see how we go. Okay. 4K, please. Jeez. Okay, here we go.
No magic is stronger than sisterhood. Cast by fate, tested by time, and never broken.
What is wrong with you? Are you like 6? Are you 6? You need to get out there, Sal. Have a little fun. When was the last time you were touched?
I have my family, and I'm not receiving texts with photos that I did not ask for.
Oh, let me tell you about Chad.
Oh, we know
Truly.
plenty
You
about
need to-
Chad.
Come on.
Can we have a moment tell stories where everyone who saw one died? Never were a curse.
No. We're Owens women. All this I'm doing.
What if you guys were all just a little bit dramatic?
Here's the thing about magic. It won't be silenced.
Is this real? Is he gonna die?
It's true. We're witches and the curse is true.
I will never trust you again.
Kylie said she's gonna go and fix the curse.
This will lead her into the dark path. If you want to find her, you have to work together.
My blood. Your blood.
Oh, blood.
Jess said we could trust this guy. He's a scholar of the craft. His ways are strange to me.
He's under a spell.
And on unmarked flesh. Go now. Easier said than done, Jillian. With us always.
Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
I can't even sense her right now.
You're afraid of your power.
Well, I've seen what my power can do. The idea that they may have the same power terrifies me.
When you have someone who knows who you were and who you will always be, there is no deeper tie, no stronger bond.
Don't you know if anything happens to me, Juliet, it's you. You're my person.
Good morning.
Oh, good. You have your clothes on.
I don't know. It doesn't feel like practical magic. It feels like a sequel. I hate the way it's filmed. Everything has this sort of fisheye lens to it and this blurred vignette. And it just... I think I need a breakdown. I think it needs a breakdown. I think I need to watch it a couple of times, gather some thoughts, and then I might come back with a breakdown because I can't seem to articulate what I want to say well enough. But first impressions are average, modern. I'm confused as to why the girls don't know that they're witches. Do they know that they're witches or don't they? It's a little bit unclear. I would hope, because they were around for so much during the first film. And there's a scene in the kitchen in the first film where the aunts are telling the girls about their history, and I would have thought that meant something, or that would have involved some information about the curse. I don't know. I was a little bit, in the first trailer, I was a little bit worried about Nicole executing the character, but I think she's getting it. I think it's better here. Sandy's great, obviously. She's always great. I mean, so is Nicole too, but, you know, going back to a character after so long, it can be a little bit tricky to get things right, but she's got the voice right, which is good. I don't know. It's only a trailer. Full films will provide context. I'm glad we didn't see too much. I think we did see a little bit too much of a third act. I think I need to watch it a couple of times, gather some thoughts, and go from there. Here we are. So, it's been a couple of days. I have watched the trailer about 100 times, and I've gathered some thoughts, and I'm ready to talk about them. There are some good things in this trailer, and there are some not so great things in this trailer, in my opinion. So we'll go through them, we'll talk about it, and I'd love to hear what you think as well, so please feel free to leave a comment, and yeah, I'd love to have the discussion. Speaking of discussions, if you're not listening to Magnolia Street, the Steeners podcast, it's fantastic. It's a great community. There's a great group chat going on that's been started because of this trailer. So yeah, please go check out the neighbourhood and check out Magnolia Street Podcast because it's amazing. Very good fandom, very great, very, very good community. So let's get started. Let's go through it. We'll just go through it as we did last time, and we'll just see how we go. So first off, I love these first two images of them in this graveyard. I think it's probably, there's another moment later on, but for now it is the most practical magic looking moment, I think, in this trailer. I think the clothes are right. I think the accessories are right. The hair is right. Even Nicole seems to have a different color. I don't know why, but this could either be a flashback. I don't know, but to me, it looks really good. I like the natural lighting here. It doesn't feel as flat. It feels a bit lived in. Overall, really, really good choices. There are a couple of things. Cast by fate, tested by time. I love this little moment, this little intimate setting in the greenhouse. I think it's great. I'm so happy to hear Jet's voice as a voiceover here at the start. I think it's very reminiscent. It sets the tone nicely. She looks great. Franny and Jet look fantastic. I still personally don't like the way that Jet particularly is dressed. It feels just, it's not quite right. It's still very synthetic, very Etsy. I quite like the brooch that she's wearing, that crow. It's reminiscent of Maria Rowan's. But the styling to me is still not quite right, but hey, what are you gonna do?
What's wrong with you? Are you like 6? Are you 6?
I quite like that moment. I didn't at first when I saw it because I thought it was a little bit cringe. But I like that there's still this, we're sisters. It's a nice moment of levity. It's okay. Clearly they're on the road and they're on a hotel. I think that's when they're in London. And it could be a nice moment to break that tension there that's going on. Shot of the house. This looks like a great shot of the house. I feel like a lot of the lens flare, there is still a strong lens flare, but I feel like the effect of the camera has been dialed back a little bit, even though there is still a blurred vignette, but it's still, its reading is a little bit stronger and a bit of a clearer image, which is great.
You need to get out.
Love the shot of Sally peeking around. I love that the house interior, parts of it, are still a bit grimy and still a little bit dingy. You can see on the paneling and the walls, it's still this weathered, lived-in sort of a look. Nicole's voice here is fantastic. Nicole can be a little bit touch and go sometimes, I think, with her voice. She can slip in and out of things quite well, but she's really nailing Gillian's voice here. Sal, it sounds really good, and right from the first watch, I thought, oh, yes, it's good. She's got it.
Fine. When was the last time you...
This is probably my least favorite shot in the entire trailer. This fisheye lens that is distorting and curving everything. I don't know why we've gone for such a wide shot. Is it to show off the kitchen? I don't know. I hope not, because it's not doing the kitchen much justice. It's also just weird framing in general. It feels like it feels like a camera has been set up and we're watching it. And it just, I don't particularly care for it at all. I think it's not great. I have made so I did take the time to, I've gone and made myself a version. I've gone and edited a cut of the trailer myself, and I've dubbed it the 90s version of the Practical Magic 2 trailer, where I have gone and corrected and edited and added some film grain and warmth and tried to get out as much of this washed out lighting as I can. I'll upload that. Check it out if you like. To me, check it out and see what you think. But yeah, it's not good. This is actually a really good little moment. What Antonia and Kylie are actually holding up are a pair of angel wings. I'm not sure whose wings they are, whether they're Gillian and Sally's, whether they're their own, I don't know, but it's a nice moment. I quite like it. I think it's nice. It's nice. I'd like to see what sort of context it's coming from, which is fair. I love this moment of the girls under the covers in the bed together. It's really reminiscent. It's great. It's sisters. It's those lovely, cozy, intimate moments. It's a shame the lighting is so flat and washed out, because it would be great if it wasn't. Here is where I am really confused. Do the girls know they're witches or not? Because if they don't, I think that's a huge mistake, or a huge retcon of a lot of what took place in the first film, because they were clearly involved and clearly knowledgeable of themselves being witches, or having some sort of magical abilities, because they participated in helping out set the room for Gillian's exorcism. They helped prepare the syrup that was going to banish Gary. And even when Gillian is like looking for blessing seeds, and she's like, "What about Nigella's seeds?" Kylie is like, "Oh, it's the same thing." And Nicole and Gillian is like, "Oh, you're good. You're good at this." Clearly the girls know what's going on. She even gives the boy chickenpox. I hope you get chickenpox. She casts a spell. She knows her mother's a witch. How come Mama doesn't do spells now? There's even that conversation in the kitchen where they're making toast and cupcakes, where the aunts are telling the girls all about their family history, and it just feels like a massive contradiction, and I don't understand why. I mean, I could understand if in the first film they were younger, and perhaps maybe couldn't fully comprehend what was going on, but they were clearly like, you know, at least 10, at least, you know, in those ages. So they're clearly aware of being able to comprehend and understand what they're doing. And it's not like that could just easily be forgotten. So in my opinion, big mistake.
Big, huge.
But having said all that, I'm happy to see how it goes. I'm happy to see how it plays out. We'll see. I love, again, this is another shot. I don't know if it's a flashback because the girls do look younger here. I'm pretty sure I've seen this green jumper, this hair clip, and this tutu at some point in the first film. I can't remember when. If I do remember where it is, I'll try and put it up. And this is in loving memory of Michael. They're visiting their father. Is this way back when? Before everything happened? Or because even Sally is wearing her jumper and her skirt, which is exactly the same as what she wore in the first film at certain moments. I'd love to know where it sits. I'm very interested to see, because it looks, again, part of some of the most practical magic looking moments in the trailer. So yeah. This is another moment. Their clothing is the same. The girls are in the back. It looks like a flashback. Because even, again, Nicole's hair is in that red with pigtails. It's, I'm pretty sure, one of the same outfits that she's wearing in the Midnight Margarita scene around the table, except I think that dress was blue and not green. But it's the same sort of set. But it's, yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I'm interested to see where it goes.
What if your face were all just a little bit dramatic?
Here's the thing about magic. It won't be silenced.
Good stuff. Has the curse been retconned again? I don't know. There's the chirping of the Death Watch beetle, which I liked, but was it our joined hands that finally lifted Maria's curse? I'd like to think so. What's happened to that? Is it lifted or isn't it? Yeah, I'm interested to see where it goes. In my opinion, I don't think it should have gone that direction, but I haven't read the book. It could be in the book. We'll see. As far as the death goes, I actually quite like this shot. If it weren't for the awkward positioning of the body, I think that could have been done a little bit better. But I love the petals going over the top. I have a feeling he might be in a coma. He might not have died, because there's a later shot where the girls are in the hospital, and even coming up now, Kylie asks, is he going to die? So he might be in limbo in between. So we'll... Is this real? Great stuff from Sandra here. Her outfit, I'm pretty sure, is an exact homage to what she wore in the first film when Michael died, and she comes in. It was the curse, wasn't it? And the pigtails, the jumper, the pants.
Is he gonna die?
It's true.
It looks, she looks great. She's doing really good work here. She looks fantastic.
Your witches in the curse is real.
We are witches and the curse is real. I can understand them not fully understanding a curse from the first film. That I can understand, but I think they should at least know they're witches. Yeah, but that's a shame.
I will never trust you again.
Even that moment, he died because I loved him so much. She looks great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same sweater, the same jumper. It looks great. Better shot of the kitchen. It's closer, not as wide. It's still got a little bit of a bevel to it, but anyway, I really like the font that they're using here, actually. I think it looks really good. It reminds me of Hocus Pocus, actually. Great shot of the garden. Nicole looks great here. She looks great. Kylie's going to fix the curse.
Chris, this will lead her into the dark path.
This is some of my least favorite stuff. This will lead her into the dark path. I have very strong opinions on magic. I know that in the book, there is something about left-handed magic being dark magic. To me, magic isn't light or dark. The dark or light lies in the intent. Magic is magic. But
If you want to find her, we have to work together.
nice. Love this shot. I don't know if it's the warmth or something's going on. It's the colors. It just looks great. It looks great. It's establishing. I didn't originally like Nicole's look here, but it's really growing on me the more I've watched it. Particularly this shot where she comes into the apartment and she's sensing something. This is the most Jillian she's giving to me here. Great expression. Yeah, the outfit is really actually grown on me quite a bit. Looks good. It's giving blood on the moon. Blood on the moon, which is good. Yeah. Lee Pace. Don't like the shot of this voodoo doll, this poppet. I don't know what's going on. I think it's a bit cringe. But anyway.
Hand on her mark.
This is great. I love this. It's giving, absolutely. It's giving Jimmy, it's giving Resurrection. It's a great sort of callback to that without doing it again directly. Nicole looks fantastic here.
Go. Yeah, easier said than done, Jillian. With us always. Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
I don't know how I feel about the special effects. Something that was really charming about the first film was it wasn't overly CGI'd. It wasn't overly, glowing and smoke and all that sort of stuff. It was with Jimmy because he was a spirit. Fine. But there are moments in this where I get a bit nervous that it's going to lose some of its simplicity and its charm. Great look from Sandy there. Love what Nicole's wearing here. It looks fantastic. Great camera work. Great. I rewatched the first film again recently and really took notice of the camera work that was in it. A lot of movements going on. Very few static shots. A lot of good movement. So I'd like to see some more of that.
You're afraid of your power.
Well, I see what my power can do.
I don't like this at all.
You're afraid of your power.
Well, I see what my power can do.
I don't like stuff coming out of the hands. I think it starts to go into something it shouldn't. I think that she should have just, for some reason, she's blowing open a door. It's not practical. But, I mean, I'd be more impressed if she was able to turn a lock or do something like that to make it practical rather than just some force of energy to explode it. Same in this next shot here of the big CGI finale, which I don't know about, but whoever this guy is, we'll see. I don't think it's Lee Pace, and I'm very grateful that I hope that it's not going to be Lee Pace, because I think that we really could use, I would personally really love to see a male witch in this, which I hope that's what Lee is, and I hope he's good. I hope it doesn't go down the road of The Craft 2, where it just was a total fucking disaster, and it became about men versus women, which I don't think is good for anybody. But I don't like this ectoplasm-y stuff that's going on here. It doesn't feel like the world to me. I don't particularly like the flaming pentagram either, but love this moment. This is what I'm talking about. This is the stuff that I want to see. The shattering of the cabinets, great reactions from the girls. This is how I feel like the magic should be in these films. So I'm glad that this moment's here. It's really good. It's very Carrie.
The idea that they may have the same.
Hate this. I don't. I'm sorry. I love this. Hate this. I don't want to sound like that kind of guy, but I hate this. I mean, how many times are we going to see dark eyes on someone who's evil? It's been done since Charmed in the early 2000s, where every second demon had black eyes. And I mean, can we find something new to do? I'd be really grateful.
Power terrifies me.
Again, this glowing from the chest, it doesn't feel grounded and earthy, which the first film did so well in, making it just magical realism. That's what the first one was. It was magical realism. Here it's, I don't particularly like it. Love this moment of Sandy coming through here. I'd love to know what's going on here as well. I think it's Jet's birthday. She looks really good. Love the moment of the girls in bed. Great shot of Nicole here. I'd love to know what's going on here because she's what's the name of the cat? Carl? I think the cat's name is Carl, according to its collar. Carl, a few Americans. Something's going on here as well with this moment of jumping off the roof, because if you look at the hems of the dresses, they're all clean and plain. In this shot, there's some sort of black going on. Please, I mean, I'd quite like for their dresses to turn black if that was to happen as they sort of float down. But, or is it a CGI thing? Is it a mistake? I don't know. But I'd quite like it. I'd like to also know when this takes place. Is it at the end of the film? As in, oh, sorry, my phone cut out. I can't remember where I was up to, but anyway. I'd really like to, yeah. Is it I'd like to see where if this is the end, if a book ends, if we open with this, I'd be interested to see what happens.
Knows who you were and who you will always be.
Fake candles, but anyway.
There is no deeper time.
I like this. This is the girls. This is Antonia and Kylie. And again, I think Antonia is in medicine. I think that she's caring for Kylie's boyfriend who got hit by the car and I think he's in a coma. And I think that they'll use some sort of magic to help him out of that, but we'll see. I don't like that at all.
Deeper time, no stronger bond.
I think it's too much for this universe.
I want you to know if anything happens to me, Juliet, it's you. You're my person.
You're my person. I'd like to know what that means. The girls look great here. I mean, as far as the design of this scrolling magic, it looks okay. But,
You're my person.
I don't think it suits the world. Great title card. I don't like the 2. I wish the 2 was a bit more scrolly, but anyway.
Good morning.
Oh, good, you have your clothes on.
Anyway, there we go. There's full trailer. I'd like there to be, I don't know if I'd like there to be another one because I feel like I've seen a bit too much. I feel like I can follow what's going on. I think I've seen enough. Maybe a TV spot would be great. My dog wants to come inside. A poster would be great. I'd love to see a poster. I really love the first poster. Someone released their interpretation of the first film poster not long ago, and it was really good. So I'd love to see what they're going to do here with their poster. Overall, I've warmed to the trailer after watching it so many times. It is growing on me. There are some really great moments in it. And there are hints of the tone of the first one coming through, but we'll just have to see what comes of it. I just miss the look and the warmth of the first one. And I think that the special effects are bringing it down. But I did go and make a trailer. I did go and edit a version of this trailer to have the same sort of warmth and 90s film texture and to sort of try and get the vibes back a little bit. I'll put it on my channel. I'll link it somewhere if you want to check it out, because I think it's pretty good. I also tried to compensate for some of the weird wide shots of the kitchen. And yeah, so if you want to check that out. I don't know if there'll be any other trailers. If there's a poster, I'll check that out. If there are other videos, I might make another video. I don't know. I'll do, when the film comes out, I'll probably do a reaction to that and give some thoughts on it. Maybe we could watch along the first film as well. Maybe that'd be fun. So we'll see how we go. But yeah. If there's anything else, maybe I'll see you soon. If not, yeah, until next time. Thanks for watching. See ya.